Holly, let's go get the torch. And let's throw some Arnold Schwarzenegger on these guys. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? What is going on, Cog Squad? How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having the most blessed day ever today. Y'all see where I'm at? Y'all know where I'm at. Enemy number one here on the farm, Kudzu bug. Y'all saw in the last video, I told you my plan. I was gonna spray 3 times. Has not worked. Has not worked. And this thing still got thousands of kudzu bugs on it. And what's happening is what I thought may happen. Since I've put, I guess, so much pressure on this with the spraying, they have now gone full force on my granddad's pole beans. I mean, it is covered in them. Absolutely covered in them right here. You can see them, they're just landing on me right here. Look at this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I thought that may happen. I really thought that may happen. My fear or thinking was, not necessarily a fear, is that they love this lima bean. This right here is like filet mignon right here, okay? Or in Brooke's case, lobster roll right here. This is it right here, okay? And the rest of it is like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I was scared, because they really wasn't on my granddad's pole beans. I was scared if I eliminated the filet mignon, then they're gonna come to the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And that's basically what they've done. They're still on here. They keep coming back, but now they're gone to my granddad's pole beans. So I'm going phase 2 of my plan. If you don't remember, I'm going to spray, and I've done that. I've sprayed them 3 times to try to break any cycle, because a lot of you guys, including the extension office, said that spraying once a week was not going to do it because I'm not breaking a cycle. So I thought this would definitely break the cycle. No, this has done absolutely nothing. It kills them all, and then they come back, and then 2 days later, like today, there's more. And if I waited 3 more days, it would be absolutely covered in them. So they're laying their eggs under these leaves, and the babies are hatching out, and they just keep multiplying. I mean, that's basically what's happening. Now they've migrated to my granddad's pole beans. So phase 2 is we're torching them. Jason, why didn't you just torch them to start with? Well, here's the reason why, or my thinking is that I wanted to try to break this cycle, try to get all the adults gone or dead as much as I could, this evil pest here. And because I'm scared if I'm torching, they're gonna fly off, because they're excellent flyers. And go find something else to lay eggs on my farm, like my figs. I've seen people complaining about them being on their figs, which might be a vein of sausages, you know what I mean? So we're going from filet mignons to peanut butter and jelly sandwich to, 3-day-old vein of sausages that's been sitting in your truck to them. I mean, I don't know. They haven't found my figs yet, knock on wood. So that was my fear about just torching all of them, because I know some are gonna fly off. I just know it. I'm not gonna be able to, and that was the reason why I thought I could spray and kill this cycle and kill these guys off and be not that many of them and torch it. And no, it didn't. I mean, it's knocked the adults down some, but now they're all over my granddad's pole beans. I'm done spraying. I'm fixing the torch. I mean, I'm done spraying. We're bringing out the big guns and we're torching. Also, there's still people being confused with this thing versus the Japanese beetle. This is a kudzu bug. It is not the Japanese beetle. The Japanese beetle is way bigger than this thing, and a totally different animal out there. There's actually on the market organic pest control for the Japanese beetle. This thing's brand new to the United States. Everybody's scrambling about what to do on this thing. And let me tell y'all, this sucker here is spreading and spreading fast across the South. I don't think they like cold weather, so the North, maybe Midwest and North, don't have to worry about these guys. But the South, get ready, because it is spreading. Since I've posted my few videos, I've had so many locals within a 100-mile radius tell me they got these guys now, and they never had them before. My buddy Tracy over at Just Dig It Farm, She didn't have them a few weeks ago. She sent me a text and said, I got these darn kudzu beetles or bugs on my farm now. Then 2 days after that, she sends me a video. She's south of here about an hour in a big metropolitan city, in a parking lot. The video of them, they're all over the cars in this parking lot.
Look at this. We're in Prattville in town. And these stupid kudzu beetles are flying everywhere. They're like swarming all around us. They're everywhere swarming.
So this thing is spreading and spreading fast, and I'm hoping that we will soon have an organic solution for these guys. But right now, it's not. And the barn swallows, y'all hear them? I love barn swallows. They're having a time. But no organic solution for these things. Speaking of barn swallows, I mentioned before, birds do not like these guys because when they're crushed, they release a toxin. If you read, it says the toxin is not harmful to humans, but I have seen some stories out there about the toxin causing a rash on some people, so some people may be allergic to this thing. And not only does it have a toxin that comes out, it smells just like a stink bug. I hear the barn swallows are going at it. But we're torching today, y'all. We're bringing out the big guns and we're torching. We're gonna set something on fire unless it rains, which has rained pretty much and that's not helping either. I'm gonna tell y'all. Holly, let's go get the torch. And let's throw some Arnold Schwarzenegger on these guys. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? And I hope this gets them. Oh, I forgot to tell you. My Sunn hemp came in. Greg at Hoss Tools, that's what he suggested I do in this area instead of tarping. I thought about tarping it. And he said, let's plant a Sunn hemp cover crop, which is an amazing cover crop for your summer garden. So we're gonna torch. We're going to bush hog, clean this area out, and we're going to plant some Sunn hemp. That's our plan right there to try to break this cycle and get rid of this sucker. Real quick update on the cow scratching post. Nick will have the bottom plate for me that the bolts broke off on me, and he's fixing it for me one day this week. So hopefully one day this week I will have this thing up at the M&M pasture. What's up, boys? Y'all doing all right? As soon as I came in to put some long pants on, my overalls, because I don't want to be stomping around and all that tall stuff and in shorts, it starts raining. Every day. Every day. I mean, y'all can see our front yard now. It's just a mud hole. Hopefully it'll quit soon. Good news, it quit raining. Bad news is, if you can see my glasses, it's steamy. It felt good earlier. It was cool. Wind was blowing. No steam. And now it feels like I'm in a darn pressure cooker or sauna. It's hot. Got hot on us, didn't it? Woo! But it's about to be a lot hotter for these guys. All right, y'all, we got it done. I got it torched pretty good. Now, it never was just gonna go woof and just flame up and all this catch on fire. Just everything's too green right now, and of course, rain every single day for the last three and a half weeks, and still no end in sight on the rain. But I did get it torched. I can tell y'all, if you can imagine what a fried stink bug smells like, that's the smell. It is not pleasant. Hopefully I got majority of the eggs or babies knocked down. I'm gonna start pulling all this up, get it completely out of the garden. I got a pile that I'm gonna pile all this on, And then we're going to burn that pile with some cardboard or whatever we can get it going and just eradicate it 100% and get all this stuff out. I'm gonna pull the legumes completely out of the ground. I'm not gonna chop those up. I got Granddad's pole beans burnt back too. And God, the smell is crazy, crazy. And I gotta go take a water break and get these overalls off. I am soaking wet and I definitely need some water. All right, y'all, got it's really wilting now, isn't it? Sure is. But anyways, I'm going to start detaching this fence here, and then I'm gonna pull the plants up. I'm gonna pull them out. So I'm not gonna chop and drop this. And I'm not gonna let this turn into compost or anything like this. I'm gonna get this out of the garden, completely out. I'm looking for, see if I can see any. It took me about a 30-40 minute break, got dried off, put my sun hat on, put my shorty shorts on. And right now, I really don't see anything, which is good. Oh y'all, I got that burnt pretty good, but now it's raining again, so we got to stop. Looks like it's gonna rain for a good little bit longer. Story of our life here recently. The weather. Raining in the girl. Yep. Maybe one day we'll get something done without the weather messing us up. What you think? I know, girl. It's rough, ain't it? Well, y'all, we had some major storm systems come through yesterday. Just pretty much wiped the day completely out. It was pretty rough, pretty intense. But it is the next day. Luckily, I may have beat the cloud cover, or beat the sun, because it is still cloudy this morning, thank goodness. And you can see that I torched the vines right there. Matter of fact, I actually torched them 2 times. I torched them while they were living, pulled them up, set them right here, and caught them on fire again. So hopefully I have gotten rid of most of everything here, y'all. But I'm not done there either. I'm gonna load this mess up, take it to where we have a burn pile, and I'm gonna burn it again. It's gonna get triple burn, because I know I wasn't able to get it burned all the way down because of the rain, but got a good bit of it though. Got a good bit of it. Man, it's heavy. Heavier than what I thought. Sun's out. Oh, it didn't last long, did it? She is out in full force now. All right. So now it's time to clean this baby up. I need to get the drip out of here because I don't want to get it tangled up in the bush hog. I need to get T-post out of here and anything that could possibly tear the bush hog up. see if I got a watermelon. There was, I don't know, 5 or 6 watermelons in there that I couldn't see because of the buckwheat. Note to self, don't plant buckwheat in the watermelon patch. That idea did not work as well as I had hoped, honestly. All right, let's get this one out of here. Chop the top right off that one. Here you guys go. All right. All right, got it cleaned up as best as I could. So there's one thing left I need to do, and I typically would not do this now because it is wet, but there's no end in sight with the rain. But I need to get this rest of it residue all chopped up, and I'm going to till it. I would not recommend this on normal situations or circumstances, but this isn't normal. So I got to do what I got to do, and I'm going to till this up, and then we're going to spread out the sun hemp. You may be asking yourself, Jason, why did you go to the barn? You got to till. Why are you going to the barn? Guess what I get to do, y'all? Guess what I finally get to do? So this is going to bring back some memories for some of y'all. Y'all ready for this? So I got to know one thing. Does this ring a bell? Oh, I get to use the drive shaft for the tiller that I lost for like several months. But I remember where it was today, y'all. I remember today. No losing it today. Got her done. And let's go till a field, y'all. All right, y'all. Got it tilled. Now, let's put some sun hemp on this baby here and get this sucker done. Woo! Now, I've talked about sun hemp before. It might be the best all-around summertime cover crop. It fixes a lot of issues. It is amazing. Uh-oh. It is amazing. It is super fast to germinate. It's going to grow real fast. And then it just does tremendous things to your soil. Bees love it too. So pollinators, they're going to love it too once it blooms. Here's the only downside to sun hemp. Is that if you don't have a bush hog or something like a bush hog to cut it with, you will have to cut it fairly quickly because it grows this huge thick stalk when it's mature. Now I used to grow it at the other farm, and I did not have a bush hog at the other farm. Remember, I had just a very small garden, and I grew this, but I cut it when it was little. This and Sudan grass, those were the 2 summertime cover crops, and buckwheat that I used at the other farm. If you do get it, just remember, if you don't have a bush hog, cut it before it gets too big. And just chop and drop and leave it there. This stuff is amazing. And I got mine from Hoss Tools. I'll have a link down below to the sun hemp, or you can go to our website, www.coghillfarm.com. And as always, guys, if you do use our link, we get a small commission at no extra cost to you guys whatsoever. And as always, it does help our farm out a lot. I'm just going to hand spread this out. I'm just going to just throw it out. So we're just going to cover this whole plot with this amazing cover crop. Y'all, how cool was that? That rhymed, didn't it? Close enough. Your boy was a poet and didn't know it. Y'all, we did it. We did it. Well, I got accomplished what I want to get accomplished. I think this should fix my problem. I really, really, really do. Sprayed these guys for 3 days straight. We torched twice right here. Torched everything, all the plants they were on. I got all that out, put it on a burn pile, and we're going to burn it. We cut everything up in here, got as much of it out as we could. I tilled it, and now I just planted a crop of sun hemp. That is, that should work. That should work. That should work. And I'm probably going to take a break and not plant any pole beans next year. And see if I can't just break this cycle, and hopefully I do not see the kudzu bug ever again on my farm. But I do know one thing. I know what this means. What we did yesterday and today, I know what this means.